Well, good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day out here. We have this 17 acres coming up for sale with this absolutely gorgeous pond. I wish the video could do it justice, but it doesn't. It's a spring-fed pond, so the pond is actually super clear and clean. You could swim in this no problem. It's not muddy. It never does get muddy because, well, it's spring-fed. It's got a beautiful, I don't know if you can see this right here. I'll show it to you in a minute, but that is actually a boathouse slash dock house, lake house that goes basically infinity to the water. So the concrete actually butts up to the water. And it's currently occupied right now with the tenant, but how awesome is that? And that red barn over there is a big storage shed. Then you have three rental units on this property. And then you have this whole side that's left unoccupied, plus about 10 acres in the back. And you're right on Cheddar Road in Belton, which is a main highway or main drag that kind of takes you back to Highway 29, that takes you to 85 in Greenville and all the way to Anderson. So it is pretty phenomenal. So I'm gonna pick up the camera and show you some shots of this property. I love this property. I came out here this spring during early goose season and shot a few geese. And there are ducks and geese and trophy-sized bluegill in this creek, and trophy-sized bass. And it's super cool. So I'm gonna pick up the camera and show you guys real quick. All right, folks. So that's where we were. There's my truck. So that's where we were, just to show you how big this pond is. This pond is right around 4.5, probably close to 5 acres. Look how pretty this is. This is the boathouse. I'm trying to catch a bluegill for y'all to show you how big these things are. They're ginormous. But this is the boathouse. So you've got basically the concrete stops right there. And this is a nice sized little lake house. It's probably, I don't know, 1,000 square feet. And you got 2 other rental units. This could be, name it, you can make it out of this place. So that could be a storage shed, or you could turn this into a pay pond. There actually are 3 other pay ponds down the street that are fully packed every day. So this could be a great opportunity for that. Yeah, take a look at this. I'm trying to keep you straight. Or you could remove the rental properties, build a huge house or a nice house, or just live in the lake house and rent out the other units and live debt free. Check that out. I am actively trying to catch you guys a bluegill to show you the quality of fish that are in here. But the mallards and the geese are making so much noise and they're distracting me. So there is quite a lot of wildlife around here. So there's geese, lots of mallards. Oh, eat it. And plenty of deer hunting. So on the backside here, there's great deer hunting. You can tell this place has been well manicured. You can actually see that there's great walking paths, golf cart paths, and so forth around this property. So you can easily walk around it. This is a great rec property, but man, I'd love to see someone build a huge house over here, or just a nice house around this pond. Guys, I'm trying to catch you one to show you how big these bluegill are. But we've had bad weather the past few days, and it makes fishing tough. The family and I fished yesterday, and it was tough. Not here, but in general, so. Eat it! They want to. I can feel them pecking at it. We'll catch one, don't worry. Oh, there's bass right below me. Let's take a look at these bass, because see if they'll eat. I don't know if these bass will eat or not. Probably spook. So there are largemouth in this lake. I haven't seen the quality of those fish. I'm sure they're, like everything else on this property, of great quality. And a little bit about pond management. It's actually good to take out a good quantity of the fish that live in the pond yearly. So you want, if you don't have enough food in the pond, they'll basically just all have stunted growth, and they'll look real funny. They'll have big heads, small bodies, and they're fine, but they're just not as healthy as they could be. So when you want to catch your 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-pound bass, it's actually best if you take out quite a few bass per. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed him. No! Oh, come on. You suck. So anyways, eat it. We're gonna try to catch one, guys. And then as far as bluegill go, it's the same thing. So what you actually want to do is catch and release and eat, or throw away or feed to the raccoons or whatever, something like that. At least a certain amount of the fish in the pond per year to keep the pond healthy. It's just keeping the amount of mouths you have to feed down and the amount of bait available to the rest of the fish up. So keep that in mind if you have a pond and you think that catch and release is the best method. Yes, you are correct, but it is also the best method to take quite a few out. But this is gorgeous. There's lots of deer tracks along here as well. It's a very well kept place, kind of a mini sportsman's paradise, if you will. We'll show you one in a minute. Well, I finally did it. Took me a minute. But look at this trophy-sized bluegill. So this is a very, very high quality fish. That's what I was aiming for. Took me a minute. I just had to go a little bit deeper, but I knew eventually I'd catch one. That is an absolute pancake that most people would travel around South Carolina to catch, and you can catch them right here in super abundance. But now that I finally got one, I can put the camera down and I can show you a little bit more of the property. But trust me, there's thousands in this pond that are just like that. And that comes from good quality water, good quality food. Very cool. That is a river spotted bass. I had no idea that this was in here. And that's because there's fresh river water, spring water that comes in here. Look at that. That is not a largemouth. That is actually a spotted bass. Let's see if I can get a close up. That is a river spotted bass. How cool is that? Spotted bass are delicious to eat. Let's throw them back. I just saw a muskrat. I'm gonna see if I can get him on film for you guys. I had some geese coming in land and I got the good shot, but I missed it. Where you at, muskrat? Come back up. Well, we're at it. Check how big this pond is. I'm on 5 zoom right now. That's my truck right there. That's the boathouse right there. There's another rental property. There's the barn. There's the muskrat right there. Look at him. That's either a baby beaver or a muskrat. Pretty cool. Lots of wildlife out here. You actually hear the birds. I'm gonna zoom you back out to see how far out you actually are. And the property goes down here. It's like another 5 acres or so in the woods. Back there. That's great for hunting or whatever you want to do with it. Pretty cool. I'll tell you what, this muskrat has some guts, I'll give you that. He just disappeared. Came right up to me. Let's see if I can catch the landing. I'm not duck commander, but let's see if I can get this goose coming in. He's got the landing gear down. He's coming. He's coming. There he is. Perfect. Now, I just stumbled upon Mama. She's laying her eggs, so I'm gonna leave her alone. I didn't mean to, but it just shows you the quality of habitat here. She's laying on a fresh set of eggs. We're right on the edge of the pond. Just gonna leave Mama alone. Well, that's it for me today. I could stay out here and fish all day, but I'm not going to. It's not my pond. I know I'd love to. So if you enjoyed this, I appreciate you watching. Give us a call if you're interested in this property. It is in Belton, South Carolina. We're about 15 minutes, about 20 minutes from Greenville. We're about 8 minutes from 85, and we're about 15 minutes from Anderson. We're about 10 minutes from the Jockey Lot, if anybody knows where that is, or you can keep going further into Belton and be in the Belton Honea Path. Absolutely gorgeous area. I love this property. If I didn't already have a farm, this is where I'd be. I'd be building a house right over there and have myself a lake house for guests or Airbnb, or you could set this up as a camper spot for people to come in and park their campers. You could do a number of things with this property. That's what makes this property great. So if you're interested in this, please give us a call. I'll put a link to our website below to where you can contact us about the property. And if you're interested in listing a property or buying a property, please give us a call. We love doing these sort of properties, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.